Hi, folks. I'm not digging this. Digging this. I'm big sexy. That's Digital. As always, no longer joined with the dog because he's doing TikToks or gummied up or something. But yeah. Well, yeah.
I was wondering.
Kind of thought this was going to be a lot more giving him his flowers with his Thunder winning title.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the easiest one out of all of that like could have happened. Like it's like okay,
Right.
blind pig finds a truffle, but nonetheless, you got him. You seem to be a fan of the Thunder, like so. I guess so.
Yeah. I
Yes.
mean, it's cool. Oklahoma got a major sports title. Kind of neat.
Yeah. World champions. So like that is cool. That is cool. People in fucking China know about Oklahoma now.
That's kind of first.
Hey, maybe it's good news. Maybe it means like Iran will fucking like bomb us now.
Ooh.
See, we could be a top terrorist spot now. Nobody thought about that. Iran hates us now. Just like, kill Oklahoma.
That's,
Ah.
too
Get
popular.
canceled in three, two, one. Canceled. Not bad.
Right.
Sorry, suck. Do-do-do. Do-do-do. Like an angel. Got them.
Lord.
All right. Let's see what else we got. Mm, mm, no, no. Yeah. So now we got that. We got that. Hey, I'm sorry.
Ah,
What was that? Sorry. Yep, wait. Boom, boom. Oh, no. Oh, no. Boom, boom.
I meant to text Don earlier. Kind of forgot.
What's that?
So I meant to text Don earlier, kind of give her a heads up about the new hot table, but kind of forgot.
I mean, it should be pretty self-explanatory that there's like a hot table. I mean,
Right.
I'll be there at 8, so it's like how much? I mean, how much? I mean, Dawn's not stupid. Like, how much damage could she really do within an hour? What? Okay, Hank, I'm sorry, buddy. I'm trying to figure out what's up with this shit. I don't know. I feel like we're not.
What?
I feel like for 1080p, it looks weak.
Yeah, well, my camera always looks like shit.
I feel like it didn't look this weak a minute ago. Like I fucked it up, which I probably did.
I
Yeah,
mean, it's working at least now.
I mean, I probably fucked it up. Maybe or no, maybe it's because this is always like the weaker camera. I have to remember that too. Let's do. Can I do this? Can I do? What can I do? Okay. Hey, I know, buddy. I know. I'm Being a bad dad. Yeah. What's that do? We'll try. Okay. Hmm. Okay. It's not cool. Not cool. Oh, so wonder. Okay. Here's where I get to do some stupid shit.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. You know me.
Yepper.
You know me. I can't help myself sometimes. So that's what's up, baby. No. Okay. And this becomes. Yeah. Can you still hear me?
Yep.
Oh. Boom. Can you still hear me?
Yeah.
Can you hear me pretty good?
Yeah.
All right. Zachy Poo figured something out.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah. See this? Now this here. This is a camera. This is a camera. Yeah. See. Now this is fucking high definition. Damn. Yeah. Yep. 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 Let's see. Hank, I know, buddy. I know. I've been fucking kicking off you about it. I know. All right. All right. Cool. Look at this. Look at this right here. Okay. Boom. Rocking and rolling. Let me let Hank out. And ooh. All right, Hank. Sure. I got you. Ooh. Oh. All right. Now. Oh. Booyah, baby. Here we are.
Here we are.
Every time I see you, there you are. So, no Charlie.
No.
So I really can't really, give him his flowers. But somehow I think Charlie will let us know plenty of times that the Thunder were number one.
Oh, yeah.
So, I'm sure he will be very graceful in his bragging.
Yeah.
No, he should be happy. He should be happy. As I said about you last year, so that's good when you have a team that actually wins championship. It feels good to say your team's like, fucking best in the fucking world.
Right.
Like, no one else fucking better. We are. Now, fuck you. Can't say shit. So, good for the state. They probably made us like a terrorist fucking target now. Oh, fucking Chinese and Iranians from fucking having an uproar. Fucking Oklahoma City, one fucking war. Damn. We bombed them first. That's all I'm saying. If anyone wants to send a message, show her it really hurts. They fucking just, take out our NBA champion. John Jones retired.
I saw that.
Yeah, kind of a bummer. We don't get to see him and Aspinall that fight.
They just like called Dana White like one night. I was like, yeah, I retired.
Yeah, like right before he was about to get in a bunch of trouble. He got in trouble with something. I can't remember what it was.
He got pulled over again or some shit.
So, yeah. Nut job.
Probably had some shitty shit in I'm sure.
Yeah. It was like, that small fight would have been kind of like, I seen a little bit of that guy. I mean, good sized boy. It's like, you never know. Might give Jones a run for his money. And it's like, see Jones every time. Yeah, I thought it's kind of shitty. But motherfuckers won enough fights, and I mean, he's beaten everyone that's been put in front of him. I mean, he kind of got the right to walk away whenever the fuck he wants to, too. Who might tell him when to stop doing that?
Right.
Literally, like that's literally one of the baddest motherfuckers in the world. Like there's maybe a handful of guys that could fucking beat John Jones in like a fucking one-on-one, hand-to-hand combat fight. Maybe 5 people. Probably some fucking badass kung fu master that fucking taught Bruce Lee shit back in the day that's still alive and looks like Shang Tsung is like that guy probably can do it. Batman.
Yeah, Batman.
Batman, obviously.
So speaking of the Sasquatch TikTok things, have you seen the ones with Batman?
I haven't.
Oh, they're pretty good.
Please enlighten me.
I don't know. You just have to watch it. You just have to look up Sasquatch Batman or Bigfoot Batman.
Sasquatch Batman.
Bigfoot Batman, probably.
Ah.
Bigfoot and Batman. That's pretty funny. Hold on a second. I might can pull it up here. Let's see if we can do some fancy technical wizardry.
There we go. So today at work, because remember right now, you're not boss man. Today at work.
I'm just JD.
Huh?
So I'm just JD.
Good. How about that shit? Oh man! For the people for those of you that need to be caught up on this, so
just the dizzle.
I'm going to spill some tea here. Spill some of the tea. That's what I'm going to say. So somebody, we're not going to name any names, left Eddie an inspirational note at work.
Mm-hmm.
And it was all a good fight, a little gesture in there, Oh. And Eddie, if you're watching this right now, I was asked today, did you think that would piss Eddie off like that? I said, well, I knew it'd piss him off a little bit, for sure. I hit him with some good little jabs. About two of them. Because truth hurts a little bit sometimes, and and then whoever this person was, I'm naming names, the current employee of the month of a certain establishment. And if some people would have it, the only employee of the month ever at this establishment, which is that in itself is a great title. That in my 60s, maybe 70 years of existence, which is just a speck of time in this universe. That's my one little mark that I can make in life. Hey, so bad. So, again, I say, let's not let. It's kind of like when I know there's a certain woman that owns a business. There's times when she will listen to the one customer out of the 100 that bitches about like something, that 99 other people are totally cool with. And then wants to change for that one person. Really want to change, like, it's like, like just, is it really worth changing like that much for one person, So certain people, we'll just call them ants at a picnic. Ants at a picnic would probably be very happy and content if there was no longer an employer of the month thing. And to me, that's just giving in to this whole notion of let's spare everybody's feelings. Like, we can't be competitive. And like, so people are like, yeah, you can be competitive and be like nice. It's like, yeah, you can, but I mean, if like those of you that are really competitive on shit, it's like, yeah, so you're nice, but at the same time, it's like, fuck you. Whatever this is, like, I'll fucking beat you at it. It gets to some immature points there too, a little bit. I say, if anyone has a problem with, things that the employer or employee of the month has to say, maybe they should just get better and become employee of the month. That's all I'm saying. I mean, no one ever enjoyed a good wrestling promo. I know, JD, you enjoy a good wrestling promo.
You know who I think, if there was going to be an employee of the month for June, you know who I think it would be?
Who?
Me.
Vinnie Max stepping in. I don't know.
Fixed how many plumbing problems, got soaked how many times, climbed on the roof.
You know what? I'm all for it. I'm all for it. Absolutely. I'm all for it. You deserve you. There we go. This will go. We got one viewer now. This will go from Charlie getting his flowers to us kissing your ass for the show. How about that? You're getting your flowers. Yeah, you get that. It's done good. You got thrown into the fire. New owners, new job essentially, new power, new responsibilities. Sink or swim. You swam. Yeah, sure, absolutely. I just can't wait to hear that.
How about
For employee of the month, I nominate. I do the award too. Me. I'm gonna bring that fucking crown in tomorrow too. And you're like, give me the fucking crown. We're not having employee of the month. Fucking no belt, nothing. Fuck up. Can't have any fun around here. No, I did not think he would get. Okay, I'll put it like this. I knew there was a chance, yes, I would piss him off pretty good. But the chances of that happening, I did not think were I didn't. I thought he would find it funny more than he would get pissed off about it. But there was part, but that's where it's like I threw some a couple of fingers in there that may make it made him think, and that's what's it's like it did what I wanted it to do. It did exactly what I wanted it to do. I wanted him to be sitting there making those dumplings and looking at that board and looking at that message. Because at first he's probably like, yeah, fuck him, whatever. Mr. Employee of the Month, fuck him, you fucking asshole. Let me tell you that, Zach. Fuck him. Yeah. That's what people do. But then he got to sit there and he got making his dumplings. He's rolling the shit out. Keeps looking up because he keeps looking, because he's looking at his chicken broth and stuff. So he's looking up and making his dumplings. It's right there, his peripherals. That gold right.
When I got there, it was wiped off.
Oh, I bet it was. So okay, all right. So it was wiped off. Maybe that was I wonder how quickly it was wiped off. Because Charlie didn't know why he was mad. So maybe as soon as Eddie got there, so yeah, because I know Dawn knows why he was.
Because Dawn read it, chuckled, and went on with her business. I'm sure. So he came in, saw that, must have instantly got pissed off. Okay, so yeah. Boy, I totally read that wrong then, yeah. I struck some nerves on that shit. Because for him to come in immediate pissed off, wipe that shit off so no one else see that shit. Oh yeah, and then he's sitting there rolling that shit, motherfucking talk shit about my dumplings. The one here is probably Eddie, and he's probably not finding this near as funny as we are. Again, become employee of the month, dig me. Apparently, a boss man here is going to be employee of the month. I cannot. We need to have some type of little thing, little, thing where we say, all right, and the employee of the month is, and then just be you. That employee of the month is me. Fuck y'all. Let me get my free meal. Give me that Burger King crown. Oh man, he would have been so mad if I would have remembered that fucking hat. I totally forgot that I did that shit. Totally forgot. Obviously, did not read my phone. Walked blindly into that shit. No idea what the fuck, why Eddie was like, oh, wonder what's up with Eddie.
Took phone. Okay. Mm-hmm. Oh shit, that's funny. That's what's going on here. Okay. And everybody's mad at me because he's being a dick to everyone else. Okay, all right. Now I'm on Charlie. That makes more sense about why what the energy feels weird here. That's why everything feels a little bit off. Been a while since I walked into a place of employment and it's like, oh wow, everyone here kind of fucking upset with me here. Oh, damn, I'm pissing everybody off, I see. There's just no rib, as they would say, you know.
Right.
Riveting. We got two viewers.
Like I said, I read it.
Yeah,
the night before, and I found the humor. If I thought it was going to be that big a problem, I would have just erased it then.
You know what it was? It was like Sunny Days.
I thought he'd see the humor in it.
It was like Sunny Days or something. It was something. It was good. It had humor in it.
Just shit
but if you know, you know. Like you know, it's like there's some of it in there where it's like no. It's like it's funny. It is. It's like, but it's like there's some like nuggets of truth in there.
Anywho,
or nuggets that appeal to his
on a
subconscious, you know.
On a lighter note,
that is a lot.
No, it's let me get this to work.
Continue. Whoa.
All right.
Okay.
Bro, you can't just be dropping out the trees like that. I almost shit out a pine cone.
Oh, that's cool.
Have you seen any suspicious activity?
Yeah, you. Creeping through my woods like a meth head cosplay ninja. This is my territory, Bat Boy. I'm looking for the Joker.
Bitch, this is Oregon. Closest thing to a Joker out here is a raccoon with rabies.
You're a myth. And you're a grown-ass man in a leather suit with ears. Let's both admit we got issues. What the Bro! You can't just...
It's funny.
All right, Bats. Moon brownies or some forest lettuce?
Brownies are for sidekicks.
All right, tough guy. Say hello to that devil's lettuce.
One puff will slap your ancestors.
What the fuck is in this?
Pine resin, owl feathers, and a sprinkle of PTSD.
I can hear Gotham breathing.
Yep. That's the pine resin doing taxes in your bloodstream.
Bigfoot, you know, this planet is not just about humans.
Okay, if I'm not real, but Gotham is, then who the fuck filed my taxes last year?
Definitely not H&R Block, bruh.
Batman lasted 14 minutes. New record. Gotham's Shit. Don't say anything. Be normal.
Alfred, hey buddy, how's Earth?
Sir, you sound like you just fell down an elevator shaft. Are you drunk?
No. I'm doing tactical forest surveillance. All right, Bats, moon brownies or...
That's funny. I'll follow that.
There we go.
The cool things I got. Let's see. This one? Okay. Cool things I got.
A lava lamp? That's neat.
Lava lamp. Yeah. Yeah.
I can fuck with that.
Right? Right, you know. It's all right, bring it back, you know.
I don't have anything new either. I found my lake. So, thoughts on the lake hat?
Oh! There's something I need to talk to you about. Let's see.
What's that?
Can we pause this?
Why?
There's something I want to talk to you about.
What?
Well, something I want to talk to you about. But I don't know. I don't think you would want to talk about it on here.
Oh God.
It's not a bad thing. Yeah, it's a little personal.
God.
We got 2 viewers out here, so I don't want to, I guess, blow that off. So anyway, let's see.
We'll table that for the moment.
Yeah.
So is that like the overall though mean the hat's a no?
What was wrong with that?
I thought that was like one of your. I thought that was your issue.
No, no. It's bright. It didn't look bad. In fact, let me see it again. Put it on again. Try it on. Put it on. That's a good bitch. Yeah. Put that hat on. Yeah. Just gonna stick your tongue. Yeah.
Oh, it's a straight pawpaw hat.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's a pawpaw special.
Mm-hmm. BLT. Huh? Yeah. You want that BLT, don't you?
Yeah, it's a pawpaw special.
BLT is a coffee.
It's 103 outside, but I want me a cup of hot coffee at 3:30 in the afternoon.
But don't let Janice know about it though. She'll kill you.
Never got that.
What's that?
I ain't drink coffee. It's like fucking 100 degrees outside and drinking coffee at like 3 and 4 in the afternoon.
I used to do it all the time. Used to do it when I worked at Bronx all the time. I'd fucking slamming coffee in the middle of the fucking day. It like fucking kind of like regulate like.
It's like I can do it during the winter.
Regulate your body out like
all day long during the winter.
Like weirdly, like weirdly, like evens out your body temperature stuff somehow. But I was also going in like cold areas quite a bit too during the middle of the summer, so it was kind of like So let's see, pro wrestling world. Goldberg and Gunther this weekend.
Yeah, they said that they all went to Saudi Arabia. Talent flew out today, is what I heard.
Yeah, because like the travel ban, like we're good,
The Saudis really like their wrestling, so they're like, no.
I guess there's like a ceasefire going on right now too.
Yeah, the Trump video was pretty wild. I don't think I've ever heard a president actually drop an F-bomb before. That was kind of different.
But that's the thing with AI anymore. You don't know what's real and what's not. Because I wondered that because that's the first thing I thought. I'm like, do you really say that though, or is that like from AI shit? Because AI can do that. AI can do that shit. They can make it look like Bigfoot's hanging out with Batman. They can make it look like Donald Trump says drops the F-bomb or something. It's scary.
On multiple things, though.
Know what's real. Like.
I've seen it on a few different things, though. So
say it again.
I've seen it on a few different things, though. So.
Well, but it's like anything else goes viral. It's like one clip gets shared, different things. And I don't know. That's all. That's the one thing, for like I wonder about it. But it wouldn't surprise me if Trump did that. I don't know. He's kind of. He's kind of. This is the first time I really kind of wondered about his decision making and shit. Like, why are you trying to go and fuck with these people? We don't need to get no nuclear war. Nuclear war is bad for all of us. We die. We don't survive that. We don't make it through that. Me personally, I would like to live like, long enough seeing all like girls like grow up and shit. And, like, it's hate to see them like get killed like at a young age by a nuclear war or something they wouldn't understand and stuff, would be scared. Like, I would prefer like really not for that to happen. So like, we don't need that shit.
Right. I wonder.
Like they didn't have any fucking.
And this is a weird.
They had like nuclear fucking weapons and shit. It's like that's some shady shit.
I wonder if there's. Just hear me out on this. I don't know. Just throwing this out there. I wonder if there's a little bit of a factor with regarding Trump. Because I'm non-political. I don't vote for nobody. I didn't register as nothing. Blah, blah, blah. But I wonder if there's a little bit of a factor that has to go into thinking now of, say, like, certain other world leaders that they really didn't have to think about before, as in, yeah, they're threatening they might do something, but with Trump, did they have to have this little bit of crazy fucker might do it?
Oh, I firmly believe that. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So maybe we should go ahead and blow back because this crazy fucker might.
See, that's why I never like had any worries about anyone trying to fuck with us. I guess I didn't think about us going and getting ourselves into shit we shouldn't be. I guess for some reason.
I wonder if that helps to be a bit of a deterrent in a weird way.
No, it's just
maybe like, all right, maybe we better pump the brakes here, and this crazy fucker might go ahead and really fuck some shit up. Then all he's going to say is, hey, I told him I gave them so long, and I told them what to do, and they didn't do it, so I did it. So he's not going to look so much like the bad guy. Like,
I feel like
any other U.S. president, no disrespect or nothing. They're always like, yeah, they're saying that they're not going to do nothing. They're not, But Trump, it's a little bit different animal.
Yeah, but the world is becoming a crazier and crazier place every day.
And which too, I mean, he can't technically do anything by himself.
No, but he can still do a lot. I mean, he's president of the United States. He can do a lot of shit. I mean, he can.
A few different approvals.
I mean, he can order. He can order troops into fucking battle and shit. They just can't declare war without Congress's approval, but they can have conflicts.
Right.
Vietnam wasn't a war. I mean, he is the commander in chief. Like, he does have some power.
Yeah.
He's got the nuclear football attached to him, where it feels necessary. He fucking set off a nuclear bomb anywhere he wants. Like, that's some fucking power, dude.
Yeah.
I'm almost done here. Can you imagine the erection you would have?
Oh God, here we go.
If you had like that fucking football that like the president has with him, like that fucking suitcase that's got like fucking nuclear fucking launch codes that you fucking set off like whenever the fuck like that is like power. Like that's some shit like money can't. I mean, money gets you there, but money can't buy something like that. That's some power where it's like you have the power to destroy a country, a civilization. I mean, that's like, that's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sit here watching AEW Dynamite, TBS West, to come back on at 10. They're kind of grasping. They're pulling out quite a bit of all the stops.
Oh yeah, bad ratings.
Yeah, they're even going a little sleazy, like there's not a lot of bras being worn, if you know what I mean.
Hello.
So there's like pokies all the time, and
There's like what?
like there's always pokies, and there hasn't really been any slips or nothing, but they're definitely trying to sex it up a lot more revealing. You know. How like on WWE they'll wear like the bodysuit things or like the leggings or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of tell like they're supposed to like, or it just looks like they're tanned or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't do none of that in AEW. They want all the jiggle. You know what I mean?
They probably got like they don't have like dewdrop and shit.
No, but
Right. So see, AEW is like like WWE was like
exactly. That's what I'm saying. They're trying
like
to
divas. They're divas.
they're trying to throw that stuff out more.
Yeah, they don't have women's wrestlers. They have divas.
You know.
Kelly was the champion. They really kind of have come a long ways though in their defense. You think about it, like they really have, like from how women were treated, like the first fucking like ever in wrestling, but even in WWE.
It's like almost you can tell they're like, hey, if you want to, slut it up a little bit,
Yeah.
We need that 18 to 39 viewership.
That's absolutely right. That's absolutely right.
People don't like to hear it, but that's how some of those production meetings go.
Yeah, I understand. Sex sells, See, that was I was like whenever when I was at Bronze, I'm a firm believer in the sex sells, and as somebody once told me, nobody wants to go into a restaurant and see a bunch of fat fucking pigs and cows standing up there. They want to see like hot chicks. They want. That's what they want to see. They want the hot chick. They want that illusion. That there's a possibility this girl might like. That's like it works out for everybody. I know, very true. Very true. And people don't like ugly things. It is what it is. So it's I always had hot chicks. There'd be like one or two like that weren't as like they were like token somethings. It's like there's a reason for this. Like here's why this one. Like it's like hold on. It's like it's like one of these is not like the other. Okay, yeah. Here's the reason why. It's like,
Fucking Moxley just looks goofy nowadays.
Seems like he's always doing like the some type of like death match or some shit.
Oh yeah.
It's like it's not,
his group right now.
That's just not really my cup of tea. Like
his group right now is the Death Riders.
All do death matches, I guess, or something.
No, it's just the name of the group. There's anti-establishment.
Almost like a lunatic fringe, yeah. Mm-hmm. He went to fucking AEW and he's still the same character.
Pretty much, except he's bald.
He was bald in WWE at one point. Guess
Yeah.
not. Yeah, guess not. I thought that was like 10 years ago, so, you know. Most people, they don't, you know, they experiment with being bald before they let go bald. It's like they try it out, like, you know, first, see how it looks. Some people, it's like they might, you know, come close or something. Like they hold on to the dream. And it's like, you know, it's like, yeah, maybe another 10 years, but it's like, it'll get you. I feel that it's like Moxley. I feel that it's what you was. Like someone's like, I do, I think you get the receding hairline. He's like, nah, bro, I don't. Fucking death match. It's like, yeah, it's gonna get him. Father Time's undefeated.
Yeah.
Like undefeated. Like fucking done whooped everybody's ass.
Undisputed world champ.
Nobody's fucking Father Time. There have been a couple of tried to put up fights, I guess, for the span of things, but at the end of the day, fucking, all time, fuck, kick that, what's on? Kobe, Michael, Montana, Brady, Bo Jackson, and Jim Brown, Barry Sanders, greatest athletes ever, every athlete ever. Father Time has defeated.
You're fucking, I guess, oh, what's his name? The crazy young dude on AEW that does like the really wild shit.
Jungle Boy?
No. He was with Sting for a while.
Oh.
Darby Allin.
Yeah.
Did that motherfucker climb Mount Everest?
Really?
That's where he's been. That's why he ain't been on wrestling in a few months.
That's some shit right there. I've read like a lot about climbing Mount Everest, but enough to where like I looked into seeing like how much that shit would be. And it's like, yeah, I was like, yeah, that's some gnarly shit, dude. Like it really is. It's a lot. It seems like it's kind of easier now than like what it used to be.
Want to sit here and watch the full episode thing of the Cody Rhodes show, the what you want to talk about, the one with Kevin Owens.
Oh yeah.
These have actually been pretty good.
Boy, I've heard like little bits and pieces. Come on, man. I've heard a little more bits and pieces about the WrestleMania roast. I guess Heyman had everyone hot. Like I guess he was saying some like he was saying some shit like I guess I said to Eddie, but probably a lot more graphic. Nia Jax got into it with like Charlotte or something, with Bailey, somebody.
Nia Jax and Charlotte have some priors.
I think it might have been Bailey. Like I don't know why I shot Flair's name. It pops in my head, but I think it's Bailey more actually. I think about it. There's something else I heard too, but I guess it was some shit. He's like, yeah, I imagine getting a bunch of like egotistical.
They're probably all having lips.
Egotistical, charismatic talkers with alcohol in a room and giving them just permission, like just to fucking go nuts. Like, ooh,
there's gonna be some people get hurt, like like feelings wise, like real quick.
Right.
I think that's. Come on, Tank.
Kevin Owens is pretty fucking fun.
But I think that's what happened. Like something happened. Nia Jax fucked up. So fuck you. I'll fuck you up. Some shit. Come on. But I guess Heyman fucking just came out and fucking just throwing him out there fucking
as one Paulie dangerously would.
A little more ECW Heyman, huh?
I mean, I figure that. I figure there's only one type of Paul Heyman.
I like the one where what can we do? We need Vince talking we need an idea to draw some money. Who can talk shit to me or whatever. And Michael Hayes is well, I bet Paulie could rip your ass pretty good.
Oh yeah, when Paul goes out there, it's SmackDown or something, and
Paul asked Vince 2 or 3 times, is there anything else to say? Well, you want me to see? What you want me to do? You want?
Yeah, Vince is like say whatever you want to, just as long as you promote the show.
Draw me money or something.
Yeah, draw me money. That's it. Yeah,
draw me money.
Yeah, it worked pretty gnarly. Heyman did. I mean, that's what. I mean, I don't figure that Paul Heyman plays much of a character. I figure that is Paul Heyman is Paul.
I ain't gonna lie, as far as moments go, one of my favorite moments always was one where Vince was firing Paul.
Yeah.
And Brock come out.
Which time?
He's firing Paul. He's got him on his knees and shit. And all of a sudden, Brock's music hit out of nowhere. And everybody's what the fuck? And Brock gets in the ring and picks Paul up and dusts him off and sits him in the corner.
Does he give him does he pat Paul's shoulder? He's yeah, it's gonna be all right or some shit.
Paul's no, I got this.
He just F5 McMahon or something.
He's telling Vince to run. He's run, Vince, just run.
Yeah. That's a good moment. Let's run.
He just closes his coat and pats his head.
See, those are good little Brock. Some of the better Brock Lesnar moments too. It's when he has you see the human side. And it's you see something where he laughs because he's such a monster that we forget he's an actual human being. And it's you see him do something human laugh, and you're hey, it laughs. It's like us. It thinks it's people. We think we're people.
In a way, it seems hey, he halfway kind of maybe cares about somebody. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't feel Brock Lesnar's character is very much a character.
That's always been the one consistent thing. There's been those certain somebody fuck with Paul Heyman, Brock have a problem. Consistently, I don't fuck with Paul.
I mean, except for when Paul first turned on Brock, and cost him the title, cost him his undefeated streak, Big Show, that was That was yeah. Heyman was always good for just good backstabbing.
Oh yeah.
It's it's all the stuff you hear about ECW and shit back in the day behind the scenes. Heyman was doing that same exact shit too. It's yeah, figured probably not much of a shoot with him. I don't figure too many, a lot of I've always heard most of them were Vince would take a part of their personality and he would turn it up to 10, and that's kind of the character you would see people, and it's yeah, I get that. Randy Orton is it's a long time. It's everyone is oh, he's a fucking dick and shit. And it's yeah, I can see Orton being a fucking dick. He looks like a dick. He looks like a fucking asshole.
I always liked him regardless. And it's cool that now he's like gotten older, mellowed, had a family, as he told John Cena. It's like, it's like all right. It's like Randy Orton's like cool now. It's like it's all right for people like I thought
that was because he was like, you know what your problem is.
God, heel Cena has been great.
It has.
It really has.
The reverse pipe bomb was good.
Everything he's done. Cena's promos have all.
Oh yeah, they've always been good.
Doctor of Thugonomics was like fucking great. Like I don't know. Was he? Was he a face or a heel when he did that? Was he a face then? Did he always do? Can't remember.
I can't really remember either. Honestly,
I thought he was like a heel or something at first, and then he started getting over, and it
kind of went more face.
But then it's like I was like, man, was he? I was like, did they always have him as
right
face? Huh?
That sounds right.
That he was kind of heelish, but then they, yeah. Because when he was like Doctor of Thugonomics, it seems like he was a heel then. For life.
Yeah.
Then we got Super Cena for like 20 fucking years. They could have pulled the trigger on heel Cena a few years ago, probably though. Like, we could have gotten multiple years out of this, not just 1 year. He almost was like a heel Cena just, in the last like 10, 15 years, just because he was Super Cena. The 5 moves of doom. He buried people, and like in a sense, he was always playing that heel. He was heel Cena, but it's like, God, now we actually got heel Cena, and it's funny, because people like everyone sees it and acknowledges how great it is. This is his last hurrah, so he's doing his best work, and like people applaud and shit. It's like he can't. It's like he's getting over as a fucking heel, like. That's great. He deserves that. Yes. Technically speaking, he is the GOAT for now. How long do you think they'd keep that?
What?
Cena's like 17-time world champion.
I don't know.
You know who's like right there, like 14?
Randy's got 14.
Yeah, right, 14, like or right there. And he buddies with Triple H. Two, 3 years from now, Orton says, I'm ready to hang it up there, What do you think, Trish? Let's break it. Let's break Cena's record. Fuck him. Yeah. Evolution. Yeah.
Right.
Blind and Sin. Yeah.
Seen Dave Bautista lately?
I don't know what I've seen. It looks kind of like Dave Bautista.
Lost a lot of weight.
Like a lot of weight. Like look like I felt like the person in the picture I saw. I feel I could take them on and fight pretty and like comfortably and like handle myself, and not have too many worries. Like for real shit. It's like, guy doesn't look that big. And then I seen his head. I'm like, this is supposed to be Batista. That can't be real. It can't be fucking real. It can't be real. How much did he lose? Like,
I know.
180, 200 pounds?
From what I've seen, it looks like quite a bit.
Did he have on like a gray like women's fucking pantsuit?
I think so. I think it's for a show he's doing. Or a
Huh.
role. I think it's for a role. He had to lose weight.
I see the picture I saw. He's like some kind of red carpet shit, and he was in like it looked like a fucking gray women's pantsuit, and it was very tight, form fitting. And it was like, ugh, what the fuck is wrong with you, dude? Yeah, dude, look worse than like Matthew McConaughey, like Dallas Buyers Club, like just like he's he's such a big man, and it's like he should not be that small. I'm curious how small he is. It's crazy to me how big The Rock is now compared to like when he was in WWE. He's small like when he was in WWE. You know, like he was like 240, 260. Motherfucker like walks around like 300 pounds, like easy, straight fucking just yoked up, roided out, like fucking monster now. Back in WWE though, it's like motherfucker was small. What was I looking at? What was I looking at?
What?
What was I looking at?
Batista?
Yes, that's right. We got 2 viewers again. Ew. Oh man, stop being stupid. Man. Batista. Wait. Let's see here. 75 pounds. He went from being 315 to 240. I don't know. The fucking. I'm sorry, that motherfucker does not look no 240 right there.
And it was more a matter of when I said that, they weren't used to know he was making to be part of.
Dude is not. I mean, how tall is Batista?
I understood that sentiment, but I also wanted to make sure, like, I hope they know that there is a. Like,
6'4".
It's not just that I'll do whatever and do anything. I mean, so EWG, we may have talked about it. I definitely told you charge the least to them. Yeah, I mean, and we're trying to wrestle for whatever yeah, Danny Super Dragon, right? Yeah, because I remember he
This guy down to 210. He's 6'1".
but I remember there was a pause to they're like, well, yeah, can you do this? 100% I can do this, and I'll be back. You know? Yeah. But yeah, I mean, you approached it in the best way you could have. You approached it with no ego and no expectation of, even though, so like, again, I hate to bring up that. They did stuff in WWE. They were popular guys.
Well, yeah.
Won some titles and everything, but nothing.
I was already just kind of like one of the fake tough guys in the locker room. And Booker T fucked him up, I guess. Put him in his place.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I guess until that point, he walked around with the big shit walking tall, you know, because he was fucking. I get 6'1" and fucking, you know, back then like 250, 260, so it probably was just fucking stuck. But it was kind of, I guess he was cool, but he just kind of did whatever he wanted. Like, you know, it was fucking Melina and shit, which is like John Morrison, John Nitro, fucking. Yeah, and then like him and Booker T, when they started feuding, he started trying to like fucking call the shots. So like hell match is gonna go and all that shit. And Booker T's like, hold up, no, this is my shit. Like I'm fucking vet. You're gonna listen to me. We're gonna do this. I said, I just like flashed over that shit big time. Fucking one day, like Booker T, like fucking have him lock him and Goldberg, him and Batista, like fucking locker room. Just fucking in like image, something like that, and come out and fucking Booker Batista, I guess, tag, fuck that. I guess he was a lot more cooperative after that. They said like they got along pretty good after that. And like Booker said, I was like, fucking let him know about some things. Booker don't fucking play,
Right.
Yeah, that's a fucking big ass motherfucking gangster.
Houston motherfucker.
Gangster. Gangster, fucking gangster.
Houston's a hell of a place.
Yeah. Gangster. Big gangster. Not a little gangster, big gangster. When you think of like, that person you don't want to run into in a dark alley, yeah, Booker T could fit that bill real good. Like,
so could his brother.
Mm-hmm.
Stevie Ray too.
Hulk Hogan, we're coming for you.
Oh God, that was a great. You could tell too. Like he looked at it and like they reacted.
Oh, yeah, that's why he like turns around immediately, and Sherry starts like trying to come to him. Like, he says, "Oh, yeah." I love that Gene Okerlund like just sits there through all this, like, yeah, because he's. I guess when you've like gone through and seen like everything he has, especially like fucking like Sheiky and shit, he's probably just like, yeah.
Oh, Gene was a drinking motherfucker.
I bet all those guys were like party animals, like pretty much. I mean, they had to have been. Pills, drinking.
Like one of the stories Nash tells, like got off a plane in Atlanta. Like same time he looked over and Gene was getting off a plane, and they both had like an hour or whatever before their connecting flights or whatever took off.
Yeah.
Like Gene walked up and was like, "Hey, big fella, you want to get a beer? Want to get a drink?" And so they went over to the Sky Lounge or whatever and sat there and drank for an hour, and then they each went their separate way because that's just how Gene was.
Mm-hmm. Wonder how tall he was.
Mean Gene?
Yeah, because it's just like just seeing me with like pro wrestlers and shit. Like for a long time, I never realized how big Vince McMahon was. Like even like back in the day, like it's like because he wore a lot of shit. I mean, it wasn't very like like. I mean, he wasn't, just trying to really like show off like this or something.
I think I spelled his name right.
Huh? Do what?
Hold on a second. I'm looking up Mean Gene.
Oh.
Eugene Arthur Okerlund. Build height 5'9".
Here's a small man.
5'9", 212.
He's a stocky individual. Hey, that seems about right. That's what that's kind of what I would thought.
Hailing from Robbinsdale, Minnesota.
Yeah.
Born December 19th, 1942. Passed away January 2nd, 2019. 76. Born in South Dakota, died in Sarasota, Florida.
It sucks seeing all of those, pieces of.
Oh, there's a lot of wrestlers live around Sarasota.
Yeah, it's nice down there. It's nice.
Tampa, Sarasota.
Yeah, it's like right there at Tampa. It's fucking nice. Florida is nice shit. But it sucks seeing like all those like pieces of like my childhood, like die. Like they're all like like dying the way they are, like like Roddy Piper and shit.
Yeah, Piper was awesome.
Randy Savage. Like, Savage died a long time ago. Warrior, Owen Hart. The Chris Benoit fucking anniversary.
Yeah, you want to talk about a great promo? Fucking Piper.
Fucking promo Piper did was great.
That's what I'm saying. Fucking.
The one where he has fucking.
Remember the Jericho one?
Remember the fucking.
Or towards the end,
Yeah, remember the fucking Russo one when he asked him, like, why'd you kill Owen Hart?
Yeah.
That was holy shit. Oh man.
When where like Jericho was going around bashing all the old timers or whatever, the legend.
Yeah. He fought him like at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I wrestled show 11 nights. Before we go into this, because we're hovering around the topic of big celebration and sharing. Yeah. Is there ever the story of him?
Yeah, Piper all the time, great promo guy. The Warrior, in his own weird way, was a great promo guy.
You never knew what was coming.
His promos didn't make sense. Like, there's nonsensical. Like,
yeah, there was a lot of times like the Warrior cut that promo like, what?
What? His promos were just like the ravings.
You know what I mean?
They were just the ravings of like a roided up, coked out madman.
We sat there like, what was he talking about?
Oh, dude, I've seen like some shit. I've seen some shit where it's like they have like written down what the fuck he says, and it's like, what the fuck? Hold on, let's take a look here.
Good dog. I just got joined by a guest.
We got joined by a guest. Oh.
Sit in the chair with me. Hi, Ellie.
Ellie. Yeah, I was trying to. It's like it's not Belly. It's like it's not Sally.
It's Ellie. It's Ellie.
Ellie. Hi, Ellie. Hi, Ellie. And Ellie's like, fuck you. No, you are. No. Hi, Ellie. Let's see here. Come on now. Damn. 101. Bam. Oh. Promo transcript. Oh, yeah. All right, let's see.
Karen puts me down, nose up top. It's about to hit me with his coup de grace. Coup de grace.
Oh, good God. No.
Run away. Yeah. And I was like, in the corner. Because the way the ring is.
All right. Sean Mooney. Thank you, Mean Gene. I'm with the reigning Intercontinental Champion, the Ultimate Warrior. Ultimate Warrior. Ah! You are nothing but a normal. You don't deserve to breathe the same air as I and Hulk Hogan do. Hulk Hogan, I must ask you now as you ask me, do you, Hulk Hogan, want your ideas, your beliefs to live forever? For Hulk Hogan in this normal world, physically, none of us can live forever. But the places you have taken the Hulkamaniacs, the ideas and beliefs that you have given them can live through me, Hulk Hogan.
What? And then you gotta.
Oh, he's not done.
You gotta grasp for the spirits too.
That is why I breathe.
For all the power.
That is why I breathe. That is why the Warriors have come. Hulk Hogan. There are ones that question where you are taking them. Do you no longer want to walk or step into that darkness? Hulk Hogan, the darkness I speak of is nothing of fear. It is about the beliefs of accepting any and all challenges at the cost of losing everything, Hulk Hogan. You have lived, Hulk Hogan, for the last 5 WrestleManias for this one belief. Now, Hulk Hogan, I come to take what you believe in further than you ever could. Let's get back over.
This is too much for you.
What's that? Okay. I come, Hulk Hogan, not to destroy the Hulkamaniacs in Hulkamania. I come, Hulk Hogan, to bring the Warriors and Hulkamaniacs together as one. As we, Hulk Hogan, accept all the challenges with the strengths of the Warriors and the Hulkamaniacs together. Hulk Hogan, the colors of the Hulkamaniacs are coming through the pores of my skin. And Hulk Hogan, when we meet Hulk Hogan, I will look at you and you will realize that I've come to do no one no harm, but only Hulk Hogan to have what we both believe in places it should never have been.
And somehow with that, it was more than ever, and the crowd was.
The more you know.
That afterwards, he goes, "I don't know much. Did you hear him?" And I said, "Yes, I did." He goes, "That's
strong words from a strong man."
I feel like that one actually kind of made sense in a weird way. That's a problem.
But when you're 8 sitting on the floor watching it, I'm sitting there going,
oh, I'm sure you were all for it.
So are they friends or not?
Hey, that was like, that's first WrestleMania to have babyface versus babyface, and they pulled it off pretty well.
Right.
It's crazy, like Hogan carried him through a match too. And it was a good, all intents and purposes, like a good match.
It wasn't terrible.
Yeah, I mean, it was a good match. I hate that match,
especially for being.
You don't understand,
including Warrior.
Huh?
I said, especially for it being a match including Warrior.
Yeah, I know. I mean, it's I hate that match. I like all other aspects of that WrestleMania except for that fucking match. That was a heartbreaking thing for young Zach.
What are you getting out of Warrior? What are you getting out of Warrior? Push this guy, clothesline, push this guy, clothesline, slam, splash. That's it.
Yeah, and Hogan carried that match was
the Warriors' whole repertoire.
That match was 16 minutes long. Hogan carries him through that match.
People thought Goldberg was a one-trick pony. Warrior
Goldberg is a one-trick pony.
I mean, yeah, but
Goldberg's better. That's where WWE fucked up Goldberg because they tried to want to make him have longer matches. Goldberg's great when he comes out. What was it? Shoulder tackle, shoulder tackle, power slam or something. Spear, jackhammer, in and out in a minute and a half. Boom, that's it. Who's next? That's Goldberg's thing. That's when think about even in WWE when he's had his best little
when
run.
They did it with when they did it with Brock when he came in smashing everybody's like,
oh yeah, come in just boom, yeah, that's great. That's what you want. Yeah. When the one where they exchange each other's finisher, that first.
Yeah, they okey-doked everybody. Everybody was like, man, this is gonna be like a gladiatorial brawl, 30 minutes, just crazy beating, 2 dudes beating the shit out of each other. Not 16 seconds.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you saw what happened the first time when they tried doing that. And, I mean, that's it. That's not Goldberg. That's not Goldberg's strength. It is not. Lesnar has to be motivated with whoever he's with. Because Lesnar can get like, where he don't care. But it's like somebody who wants to work with Lesnar can fucking put on matches with just about anyone.
Yeah.
Little people he's great with because, he's great at looking like a fucking unstoppable monster. Essentially is. And, little people play out well off of him. It makes it look like he's just like fucking just throwing him around just a fucking rag doll,
Yeah, like the him and Ray little shit thing.
Who?
When him and Ray had their little back in SmackDown days a long time ago.
Ugh, that's a long time ago.
Yeah.
Like black fucking black trunks fucking Brock, yeah. The next
Did
big
you like pick up Ray on like a backboard or was that Big Show?
that was Big Show picked him up. Yeah, he was a backboard like the
on the backboard.
Yeah, that was Big Show. Picked him up and tried to fucking
swing it on the ring post.
Yeah, that was Big Show. Yeah, I guess that was not like a fun time. Because he was all for it, but then after that, he's like, I would never let somebody do that to me ever again. Kevin Nash used him, threw him like a lawn dart that one time.
Yeah, into the side of the trailer.
Yeah. That's it's impressive because it's like Kevin Nash was like
Nash it was Ray's idea.
Yeah.
Ray's like, throw me. He's like, huh? Okay. Ray's like, yeah, throw me.
So I mean, it's like he's not. It's like anyone probably feels they can throw Rey Mysterio.
So Nash, okay.
I'm sure I've asked you, but do you think there's any chance Eddie's Dominic's dad just out there?
Huh?
Do you think there's any chance Eddie's Dominic's dad?
Oh, you never know.
I mean, wasn't that whole point of when they first had Dominic on WWE, when he was a kid? Wasn't that the whole?
Oh thing? Yeah. That was the whole storyline. Yeah.
I mean, you look at him and it's like,
yeah. You're your dad. You're built more like somebody else. Look a lot more like somebody else.
The thing is, when he was a kid, he looked more like his dad than what he does now. But it's when he was a kid, it's I see it's yeah, I see that. It's yeah, that's Rey Mysterio's kid, But now it's he doesn't look so much but I can still see that part of him, how he looked as a kid. So it's yeah, I still think it's got to be. Ray must have just been the runt of his family.
Or I mean, his wife's side could always influence it too. You never know. His grandpa and his mom's side could have been 6'3" or could have been bigger.
That's true.
It's look at me and my cousin Chris. Here you go. Here's an example. Me and my cousin Chris. My mom and dad were both short, so I'm short. My cousin Chris, his dad, my dad's brother, Uncle Gary, is same height as my dad, maybe a little bit. Gary's more my height. I'm about the same height as Uncle Gary. And Chris's mom, my Aunt Sissy, she was a little bit taller than Gary. But Sissy's dad was 6'6". Chris, my first cousin, my Uncle Gary's son, my first cousin, he's 6'4". And I'm 5'4". We're same age. So your mom's side can influence.
Whoa. You're 5'4"?
5'5". He's 6'4". He's almost pretty much a foot taller than me. I'm 65 inches tall. I'm 5'5". Yepper. Or was last time I was measured when they measure you.
Dude. Okay. Man. Okay, speaking of measure.
Certain places they want to get all of the measurements right.
Right. Speaking of measurements and places and shit. Have you heard about this like fucking documentary that George Clooney did that's on HBO? About Ohio State wrestling team. Okay, I guess this happened like back in 2018-ish, somewhere around there. And it involves like their state senator from Ohio, I guess. Like at the time he was a wrestling coach at the university. I guess they had this doctor that came in to do physicals, I guess was just like fucking molesting, I guess raping fucking all these like wrestlers somehow. And it had been going on for like years kind of thing. And they did a lot to cover it up. It's like no, it doesn't get talked about a lot because it involves like a state senator that's been able to kind of like try to keep it hush hush. George Clooney, I guess, like trying to shine some light on it. But it's like kind of like, wow, that's some like fucking deep shit right there, man.
Right.
My question was like, how the fuck are you gonna be like fucking like wrestlers and you're like let some like little fucking doctor like molesting and shit? Like what the fuck? Like they talk like they talk about like the first experience like one of the guys like what happens is like, well, and you did not think like, hey, this is a red fucking flag here. Like I'm sorry, like I remember being 18, like shit, like if I remember having physicals, like if the doctor would have done some shit like that, I'm like, oh, fuck no, dude, no. Yeah, I mean, fucked up. This is not.
Like that's what I'm saying. Like stuff like that almost has to be like, if you say something, your scholarship's going to get pulled or something.
I don't give a fuck.
You know what I mean? There's got to be a reason though. That's probably part of what.
I think a lot of them, they get scared and like they freeze up and shit. Like,
what is it like?
I don't know. I mean, like they're in the way.
Coming up, hey, go in there, see the doc. Don't worry, he might be a little thorough.
Motherfucker, I don't give a shit. There ain't no. Thorough is one thing,
right?
Like this motherfucker. Let's see. Let me see if I can get some of this shit up here for you because it's like fucked up.
I'll believe you.
Let's see. Okay, this is horrible. All right, let's see. This went on for over 20 years. Let's see. Richard Strauss worked at Ohio State from 78 to 98. Been accused of abusing hundreds of former students and athletes. The Ohio State Medical Board of Ohio first became aware of alleged misconduct by Strauss in 96 after taking initial steps to gather patient records and taking action against his medical license. The investigation sat inactive. It was eventually closed in 2002 with no action taken. The scandal first came in light in 2018 after a new complaint was filed at the university, which hired some law firm to investigate.
Hey, It's like almost 1.
It is.
I'm kind of getting tired.
Yeah, that's okay. All right, buddy. I will see you in the morning.
Yep. I'll be there.
All right, everyone. Adios. I'm Big Sexy or not. We're out.